I came here from Istanbul about 18 years ago. Now I'm 41 years old, almost 41, in May. It's been a great pleasure being in this country because, of course, leaving your country behind hurts a lot, but it's a brand new country, a brand new culture, and a lot of experiences I've lived here. And I love, this is my other country. Almost half of my life I spent here. So this is my second country. I'm very happy to be here. It's a beautiful experience because KW region, I think, all Ontario and maybe all of Canada and North America is one of the most culturally diverse cities and regions, and music, arts, and culture is extremely developed in here. I do about 50 gigs, 50 shows a year. Just donate my time for charities, fundraisers, and charity organizations, and it's actually, I think it's my way to thank Canada for having me in this, giving me these opportunities. Mm-hmm. So I donate as much as I can, and I think everybody should do that because if we all did this, I think it's less than 1% does what people like us do. If everybody did this, there will be no hunger. We will solve all the world's problems, to be honest with you. The opportunities Canada provided me are immense. First of all, they have a lot of cultural grants that government provides. It's city-wise, region-wise, provincial, and federal. Therefore, it helped me improve my art without even have to worry about financial backing. So, but still, in the meantime, funny thing I was gonna mention, I used to work as at the HSBC Bank. I'm not sure if I should mention the names, but I was a mortgage and loan officer at HSBC Bank for a long time. And then one day I decided I needed to follow my career. So what I did, I started driving a truck. So I was a truck driver with my university degrees. It was kind of funny because whenever I was doing that, my main focus was because there was a lot of money. As an immigrant, your mentality is like, do whatever job you can to get wherever you want to go. So that kind of pushes you. A lot of my Canadian friends don't understand this, but what I try to do, I went to do trucking for 2.5 years, and 800,000 kilometers, drove all the way to San Antonio, Texas, and back. And finally, I had enough finances on top of the grants that I had to basically take 2 years off, just focus on my career. So that's how basically my music started. And for 2.5 years, I did that. I'm going to tell you guys a story. This involves a very famous Canadian, Leona Boyd. Leona Boyd is probably one of the best classical guitarists that's ever came to Canada, and she's Canadian, and she's one of the best in the world. And she has the Order of Canada. Everybody Canadian knows who Leona Boyd is. And Leona Boyd and I got together, and her and I started working, I think almost 2 years ago, and we had a concert just recently. And the story that I told Leona when I was with her was quite interesting because when I first came to Canada, I went to Salvation Army. And at the Salvation Army, they had these cassettes outside, the cassettes that they were basically donated and they were selling. I saw this Leona Boyd's cassette there because she was my idol, classical guitar genius, She was the queen of the guitar. I bought this $5 cassette, and I had the Sony Walkman. Some of you guys might know, new millennials might not know what the Walkman is, but anyways, I was listening to, I remember because my first job was at Tim Hortons cleaning bathrooms, I'm not kidding you, at night shift. And I was listening to Leona Boyd's cassette 24/7 when I was working, literally, and while I was mopping the floor. And then, 18 years forward, I was playing right beside Leona Boyd. So that was, to me, the most amazing time of my life, moment of my life. One of the best things, the reason why I explained that, told that story is one of the best things in this country, that if you work hard because of the opportunities that are given to you, there's no mountain that you cannot pass. So I believe in that. And that's what I want to give. I want to be an example, and same with Engin from Circle. We're both, people like us, we are trying to be an example to any immigrant, any Muslim, any Buddhist, any immigrant pretty much, and refugee, that you can do anything you want in this country because the opportunities are given to you. Well, thank you so much. It's a huge honor to be interviewed by you, because I've been following Circle since the day one, actually, and it's an honor to be here. And I will say something in my own language. Hayırlı olsun.